We are back. Facebook police stepped in and cut our feed off due to the music in the background. But we've got 2 balls and no strikes to the DH hitter, Emma. And she is committed to play at Ouachita Baptist. Takes a called strike. So we have a 2-1 count here. That pitch is a little low and outside. Takes the count to 3-1. We have a ground ball right down the middle. Emma takes a stroll to first base with a single.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets, number 11.
That is going to bring up the third baseman, McKinley Easterwood. Checking her wristband for the coach's call. Looks like we do have a slap bunt. And first baseman was coming in for a bunt, and no one was there to cover, so we have Hornets on first and second with no outs.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets, number 37, Braylee Kellum.
So we've got your left fielder coming in to bat, Braylee Kellum. He's also checking the coach's call. So we've got a bunt here, play back to first, and a good play there. Umpire calls her out because she was actually pulling the ball out of her glove after making that catch. So that is going to be the first out of this second inning for the Hawks.
Kaylee Nichols.
And we are now back to the top of the order with Kaylee Nichols. So we've got Hornets on second and third and a pitch high. Got both corners for Pleasant Grove playing in to be able to throw that ball to the catcher just in case. Here's the pitch. A rip down the middle. Center fielder makes the play. And we've got trying to get second base, but she is called out. But we do have 2 runners coming in. Actually, I believe the umpire called her safe. So we're actually going to have a Hornet on second who has two RBIs. So that's going to take the Hornets to 3. And the Pleasant Grove Hawks remain 0. That is Christine hitting a ball out into right field. Makes the play. Ball coming in. Lexi makes the cutoff. So now we have a Hornet on third base with 2 outs.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets, number 24, Abby Gentry.
So the second baseman comes back up to bat, Abby Gentry for your Hornets. Ball just a little bit low. That's going to be ball 2 on the high side. Have a ball hit into the outfield off the handle, but it was enough to get enough air to get out of the infield, and the ball was down, scored another run for the Bryant Hornets. Kaylee Nichols coming in to score there.
Hornets, number 27, Allie White.
So the pitcher comes up to bat. She is taking a very aggressive front of the box stance here. The Hornets now lead 4-0 on the top of this second inning. And We have a foul ball ripped to the right-hand side. Straightening that ball out would definitely be a rip to somebody's glove out there, hopefully. Off-speed pitch, which is what she struck out on previously. So now we have a count of 1-2. So Lexi will be able to basically throw her best pitch here. Try to strike the other pitcher out for the second time tonight. Pitch was a little bit on the high side, evens up the count 2-2. Do have the faint breeze that's blowing out to right field. And Allie pulls that ball to the left. Bryant's head coach does a great job jumping out of the way. That keeps the count at 2-2. Pleasant Grove Hawks getting back into position. Another ball off the handle, and unfortunately, second baseman runs into the umpire, who was unable to get out of the way for a sure out.
That's not a hit. It's not an error. What do you call that?
Hey, keep working, Mitch.
Now batting
So
for
as
the
far
Lady
as-
Hornets, number 65, Buddha Dillon.
We're having questions here on how you would actually call that, because that's definitely not a hit in our eyes, but not an error as well. But either way, your Hornets do have runners on second and third, 2 outs here, top of the second, leading 4-0. So we've got Regan Dillon coming in, catcher. Swings at the first pitch a little high for the first strike. And a rip into the outfield, right in between the right fielder and center fielder. It's going to be able to bring in both runners. So it's going to be 2 RBIs for the catcher, Regan Dillon.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets.
So that's going to
number
take the
1,
Hornets to
Mary
6-0.
Hoskins.
You know, Pleasant Grove comes into this game with a 6-5-4 record, and of those 5 losses, they have been beat by a total of 10 runs. So they've kept most of these games pretty close as far as their losses. And I think we've only played one team that is in our classification, and all teams have been greater classifications so far. So these are good tests to get ready for the district run. An off-speed pitch. Dropped, but the ball was thrown to first for an out. So Pleasant Grove is going to come in, and we'll go ahead and take a commercial break.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
If you're thinking of building or remodeling, Start your project with Red River Lumber and the Design Center. Our full-line lumber yards are stocked with the building materials you need for your project. The Design Center offers doors and windows, flooring, cabinetry, countertops, appliances, and more. And our team will help guide your project every step of the way. Take advantage of our custom kitchen design service. We'll help visualize your project with a 3D rendering of how your new space will look. Red River Lumber and the Design Center is proud to be a Day One sponsor of Texarkana Game Day.
And we are back, and Lindsay up to bat, takes a called strike for the first pitch. I don't know if the official score did this, but I'm assigning 2 of those runs to the umpire for not getting out of the way. So I'm going to call it 4-0. And takes a ball outside, takes the count to 2-1. A fastball right down the middle to even this count up 2-2 here in the bottom of the second. Pleasant Grove looking to get their first run on the board tonight. Another fastball fouled off. So we keep the count at 2-2 after that foul ball. And Lindsay looking just to put one in play here. And fouls it to the left side where the third baseman able to come up under that and make a good play. McKinley Easterwood there.
Now batting for your Lady Hawks, number 10.
To make that catch.
Haley Allen.
Now we've got our right fielder here, Haley Allen, up to bat. Pleasant Grove looking to get a runner on base so we can try to get that goose egg off the scoreboard in the second inning here. A hit to the third base. McKinley making that throw to Cora Loftus for the second out of the inning.
Now batting for your Lady Hawks, number 7, Kaylee.
Center fielder
Gann.
Kaylee Gann is up to bat. Alleywide, the pitcher's thrown 27 pitches so far, but it still looks very, very good. Has a very good fastball. Speaking of fastball, one right down the middle, swing and a miss. Takes the count 0-2. And the pitch. Another swing and a miss. Take Pleasant Grove out. Bottom of the second. Bryant leads 6-0. We'll go take a couple commercial breaks and be back shortly.
Providing excellent customer service while keeping everyone safe is a top priority here at State Bank. We are making your banking experience safer and easier with our new curbside banking program. Almost anything you need to do inside the branch can now be accomplished with curbside banking. Need to open an account, pick up a debit card, or hands-on help with mobile banking? Just pull into a designated curbside spot, call the number on the sign, and a State Bank team member will come assist you quickly. We are excited to bring you this convenience and are thankful to serve you. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
In Arkansas, see Brian Bolt for a free insurance review.
We are back. First pitch in this third inning, fouled back by the DH hitter, Emma Bonvillain. She is 1 for 1 tonight. A low pitch by Lexi called a ball. Evens up the count 1-1. Pleasant Grove just looking to get out of this inning with no runs being scored. That way they can try to get back into this thing. Off-speed pitch for a strike. So we now have count 1-2. And we've got a hit directly to the pitcher. And a play to first. So Pleasant Grove does get the leadoff batter out. That is always a good start to an inning.
For the Lady Hornets, number 11.
We now have McKinley Easterwood, their third baseman. He made one of the outs this last inning for the Hornets. She is also the first pitch is going to be a strike. Pitch a little low and inside. It's going to even up the count to 1-1. Pleasant Grove infield playing in. Looks like we do have a blast to the right field where Haley Allen makes the play. So Pleasant Grove now has two outs.
Lady Hornets, number 37.
This top of the third inning.
Kellum.
So left fielder number 37, Braylee Kellum, up to bat for these Bryant Hornets. And we have an attempted bunt that is fouled backwards. So she will come back and do that again with one strike. Both infielders continue to, or both corners continue to play in for that bunt. And we have a fouled bunt attempt off to the right-hand side. So more than likely, Braylee will be swinging. So Lexi has the count, no balls and 2 strikes. And we do have another bunt. Third foul bunt. The umpire taking some time to discuss bunting on the third, and the call is an out. So that takes the Hawks up to bat next. We'll go straight to a commercial break.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
commercial services, electrical panel installation, circuit breaker installation, led by Master Technician Jay Strickland, and multiple specialty services.
We are back live. First pitch was a swinging strike, and the second pitch was a ball. So we have our count here 1-1 for Sarah Hackelman, who takes a rip but fouls it left to the third baseman. So she will return and have a count of 1-2. Tally White still having a shutout going for the Bryant Hornets. And Sarah watches that ball outside to even up the count 2-2. Pleasant Grove looking to do a little damage to this Bryant lead of 6-0. And we have a ball popped up into the infield where the shortstop gathers herself and makes the play. Kaylee Nichols there
Number 3, Lexi Snyder.
catching that fly ball. So we now have one out. Bottom of the third, bringing up the leadoff batter for the top of the order for Pleasant Grove, Lexi Snyder, and pitcher. She takes a rip out into the left field. Left fielder is able to get up underneath that Braylee Kellum and make the second out for the Bryant Hornets.
Lady Hawks, number 6, Addie Kohler.
Addie Kohler is up to bat, playing shortstop, looking to get a runner on base. Looks like there's a good rip to the shortstop and a play across. First baseman is pulled off by the throw. Addie Kohler was able to beat that
Now batting
throw.
for the Lady Hawks, number 8, Abby Runyon.
Abby Runyon, third baseman there, is a freshman. Takes a rip for a first strike. Addie Kohler looking to advance. The ball straight to the shortstop, who pitches it underhanded to the second baseman for the third out of the inning. We'll take a couple of commercial breaks. Bryant. We are back where the Bryant Hornets are leading the Pleasant Grove Hawks 6-0 here in the top of the fourth. We have Callie Nichols up to bat. She is 1 for 1 after getting hit by a pitch in the first inning, and then driving the ball into the center field her next at bat. And that takes Lexi Snyder to, I believe, 50 pitches for this evening so far. A ball high, taking the count to 1-1. Off-speed pitch for a called strike. Takes the count to 1-2. Lexi Snyder. Both your first and third baseman playing in. A foul to the left keeps our count at 1-2. Callie has done a very good job for Bryant at shortstop tonight. And we have a pop-up in the infield. You have the second baseman coming in, calling off the shortstop. Mackenzie Williams there making the catch.
Hornets, number 22.
So it's the first out of the inning for the Bryant Hornets. We have Christine Befford coming up to bat, center fielder. She is yet to get a hit tonight, but has been on base due to a hit by pitch. A swing and a miss to even up the count to 1-1. Lexi's had some good control tonight. Has not allowed a walk all night. Have a hit to the right field. A great catch. Haley Allen coming underneath that to make the second out.
Hornets, number 24, Abby.
Now we have the second baseman coming back up for the Bryant Hornets, Abby Gentry. She is 2 for 2 tonight. Takes the first pitch, fouls it behind her. So Lexi has a count of 0-1 to work with here. Both infielders playing in. A drive over the first baseman's head into the corner. And the relay throw coming in, but not in time to keep her from getting to third base, where she had a stand-up triple.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets, number 27, Allie White.
And that probably explains why Arkansas Tech University is wanting Abby to come play for them. We have Allie White up to bat. She is 1 for 2 tonight. A ball low. It looks like the wind has died down to almost nothing. Just a nice evening of softball. Most folks out here do have a light jacket on. Lexi with the pitch. And a drive into the outfield where the center fielder is coming up under it. And the ball does come off of her glove. And so it looks like Allie is going to be sent home for a play, but it is not close. So we are able to get around to all 4 bases due to an error. And that is going to take the Bryant Hornets to 8
now batting for the Lady Hornets,
on the scoreboard.
Number 65, Buddha Dillon.
I do not have Miss Dillon's nickname, but apparently it is Buddha. This is the catcher for the Hornets. She is 1 for 2 tonight. Lexi gets set for the second pitch to her, where the count is 1-0. Off-speed pitch for a strike. Evens up the count to 1-1. Pleasant Grove looking to get this third out to get out of this inning. Take it to the bottom of the 4th. A drive to center field, and that is going to bounce to the fence. where Buddha is going to slide into second base for a hit. So we now have a Bryant Hornet at second base, bringing up the top of the order where we have
Hornets,
number one.
Hoskins.
Actually, we have, oh, I'm sorry, no, Macy Hoskins is up to bat. So the right fielder takes a foul ball behind her. Lexi takes a lead in the count here at 0-1. A pitch low. Do want to invite those that are watching to make sure that they're here for the March 18th First District game at North Lamar. And the First District game will be against crosstown foe Liberty Isle Leopards on the 22nd. So the count of 1-2. A hit to the third baseman. Great catch and throw. That takes us to the bottom of the fourth, where your Bryant Hornets lead 8 to your Pleasant Grove Hawks 0.
Providing excellent customer service while keeping everyone safe is a top priority here at State Bank. We are making your banking experience safer and easier with our new curbside banking program. Almost anything you need to do inside the branch can now be accomplished with curbside banking. Need to open an account, pick up a debit card, or hands-on help with mobile banking? Just pull into a designated curbside spot, call the number on the sign, and a State Bank team member will come assist you quickly. We are excited to bring you this convenience and are thankful to serve you. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Yeah, it sounds crazy, but you can get paid to swipe your debit card. Visit one of Texana Bank's locations for more details. Come see what the Texana experience is all about. Texana Bank, here today, here tomorrow.
Humphrey.
So we have Presley Humphrey up to bat, first baseman for Pleasant Grove. We have a new left fielder for Bryant. Emily Miller is coming in for Braylee Kellum. So we do have a strike on the board, so we have an even count at 1-1. We have a ground ball to the third baseman, but overthrown is the first baseman. So Pleasant Grove does have the leadoff runner on first base due to an error. So that brings up Mackenzie Williams, second baseman.
Mackenzie Williams.
Pleasant Grove needing to put the ball in place so we can get some runners around, score to get this goose egg off the board. A slap hit into left field, but the left fielder was playing up, made that catch. That may have been a great substitution made by the Bryant Hornets coach.
Now batting for the Hawks, number 12, Ann Lindsay.
So Ann Lindsay is coming up to bat for Pleasant Grove. Senior left fielder. A high pitch. Looks like we will have a runner that is advancing. So Pleasant Grove now has a runner in scoring position. We have one out here in the bottom of the fourth. Count 1-0. And a strike down the middle for the 43rd pitch for Allie White. Evening up the count to 1-1. Pleasant Grove trailing no runs to 8. Fastball low. Taking the count to 2-1. The off-speed pitch hit past the shortstop. So we now have runners on first and third. So now we've got Haley Allen coming in.
For the Lady Hawks, number 10, Haley Allen.
Got supportive chatter coming out of the Pleasant Grove dugout. Here's the first pitch to Miss Allen. A ball hit to the second baseman, who was able to keep that in front of her, force out to second base, so Pleasant Grove still has runners on the corner, but with two outs.
Number 7, Kaylee Gann.
Now your center fielder is up to bat, Kaylee Gann. Any hit out of the infield should be a RBI. We have a bunt laid down. And a slide safe. Third baseman was hoping that that ball would roll foul, but it did not. A play was made at home, and she was safe. So we have Presley Humphrey with the first run of the evening. Great bunt.
Batting for the Lady Hawks, number 0, Sarah Hackelman.
And so now we have runners at first and second for Sarah Hackelman. So Allie White's shutout is no longer intact. A blast into left field. Left field going back, but calls for it. Does make a good play for the third out. So we're going to go to the top of the fifth, where Bryant leads 8-1.
Commercial services, electrical panel installation, circuit breaker installation, led by Master Technician Jay Strickland, and multiple specialty services.
A strong work ethic, takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire good people. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills for the right jobs. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
So we are back as Pleasant Grove infield gathers at the pitcher's mound. They're trailing 1-8 to the Bryant Hornets. And we have the 7th batter for the Hornets coming up, Emma Bonvillen. She is the DH hitter. She comes in 1 for 2 tonight. Off-speed pitch catches her swinging a little early on that one. We've got both infielders playing close. Fastball there for a strike, taking the count 1-2. That one is fouled directly behind the umpire, keeping the count at 1-2. A foul ball behind her again. And Bryant is basically 123 miles from Texarkana. That is the exit that you take to go to Bryant, Arkansas. We have a rip to the center fielder, grounder all the way.
Now batting for the
So
Lady
we have
Hornets,
a Lady Hornet on first base who is taking second. So wise base running there by Emma to advance to second base with no throw and no one covering. Lexi lines up to throw the first pitch inside to McKinley Easterwood, who is playing third base tonight. McKinley actually had the throwing error that allowed Pleasant Grove to get the first runner on base tonight. Presley was able to advance all the way around and score. So we've got the count at 1-1 for McKinley. No outs here in the top of the fifth. And we have a line drive hit straight to Addie Kohler. And she was able to get the second out by herself by tagging the runner who was caught off base.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets.
So now we have the bases cleared for Pleasant Grove with 2 outs. And Braylee Kellum, actually this is the player that was subbed. So we have Emily Miller coming in the 9th spot. We have a called strike, so we have a 1-1 count. As Lexi rebuilds where she's going to step on the rubber. A foul pitch directly behind home plate. Keeps the count at, or actually the count is now 1-2. A hit to the shortstop. Low throw, but first baseman Presley makes the catch. So that takes the Hawks into the bottom of the 5th, trying to get more runs on the board to make this a game. We'll be back here shortly.
If you're thinking of building or remodeling, start your project with Raiderville Lumber and the Design Center. Our full-line lumber yards are stocked with the building materials you need for your project. The Design Center offers doors and windows, flooring, cabinetry, countertops, appliances, and more. And our team will help guide your project every step of the way. Take advantage of our custom kitchen design service. We'll help visualize your project with a 3D rendering.
We are back for the first pitch. The bottom of the 5th inning. Lexi Snyder up to bat, takes a ball. That is the 3rd hit for her into the left side of the field, but that is just within the reach of the shortstop to catch that, so she is retired.
Now batting for the Lady Hawks, number 6, Addie Kohler.
And now we have Addie Kohler up to bat. And Addie is 2 for 2 tonight. Takes the first pitch high. And looks like we're going to have a meeting of the minds on the mound for the Bryant Hornets. So we get back to our positions and ready for this second pitch. Addie Kohler. And this next pitch will be Allie White's 54th pitch into this game. And that is fouled off. So we've got a count of 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th, where the Bryant Hornets lead 8-1 over the Pleasant Grove Hawks. A low pitch takes it to a 3-1 count. A swing and a miss takes it to a full count. Addie Kohler. We've got Abby Runyon just waiting off to the side to have her chance to take a swing at this. A rip to center field. Center fielder backs up and is able to get under it for the second out of the inning. So the bases remain empty for the Pleasant Grove Hawks.
Number 8, Abby,
so Abby Runyon comes up to bat. Abby has not had a hit in this game yet. Looking to get her first one of the evening. And takes the first pitch for a ball. Comes in a little low, possibly outside. A swing and a hit straight to the shortstop with a good throw to the first baseman. So we go to the top of the 6th. Bryant leading 8-1.
shield against the elements, comfort in the midst of chaos, shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance, for your auto, home, and life.
In Arkansas, see Brian Bolt for a free insurance review.
We are back. Callie Nichols up to bat. Lexi's first pitch this inning outside for the first ball. Both first and third basemen playing in. Another ball outside. Pitch count for Lexi is at 83. Off-speed pitch in for a strike, taking the count to 2-1. Ball just outside for Lexi, taking the count to 3-1. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Even the batter was chuckling a little bit at herself, still with a big smile on her face. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a foul ball. Count remains 3-2. Nichols is actually 1 for 2 tonight. And the pitch, low, so she will advance to first base on a walk. I believe that is the first walk of Lexi Snyder
Now
tonight.
batting for the Lady Hornets, number 22, Christy Medford.
So Christine Medford is up to bat, center fielder. She is 0 for 2 and has hit both of her bats have been to the right field. Low pitch allows the runner to advance on a stolen base, so we now have a runner in scoring position for the Bryant Hornets. Christine steps back in, shows a bunt, throw to third base, but it is off the mark, so we now have a Hornet with 2 stolen bases now on third base. We have a count of 1-1. And we have a slap bunt straight to the pitcher, back to the catcher for an out. Sarah Hackelman shakes the hand after catching
Now
that
batting
one.
for the Lady Hornets, number 24.
Great play by Lexi Snyder back to Sarah Hackelman, who made a great tag. Was able to maintain control of the ball and quickly up to keep the runner at first from advancing to second. Runners were moving, ball out to the right field. Great play. Haley Allen there for the catch. Ball quickly back into the infield so that the runner does not
Now
advance.
batting for the Lady Hornets, number 27, Allie White.
So pitcher Allie White is up to bat. She is coming in 1 for 3 tonight. 2 outs here. In the top of the 6th. Christine Medford is getting off the base quick after the pitch is released, and she does attempt to go to second, and she is safe. So Bryant has had a timing of Lexi's pitches, so we now have 3 stolen bases in this inning. A rip to the left side, but it is going to be foul. Allie's teammates giving her some constructive criticism to straighten that ball out. She faces Lexi here with a 1-2 count with 2 outs. And a ball hit right back to Lexi where she's able to make the catch and put out to first base. Well, we take it to the bottom of the 6th. Pleasant Grove trailing 1-8.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
We are back here as Pleasant Grove
Now batting for your Lady
is
Hawks,
going to be
number
batting at
21,
the bottom of the
Presley
6th
Humphrey.
inning. Presley Humphrey up to bat. She is yet to have a hit, but has been on base due to an error. And we fouled this ball to the left-hand side. We're looking at some stats on both of these pitchers tonight, and both of them have thrown 69% of their pitches have been strikes, although Lexi has thrown a few more pitches than Allie White. Both of them very efficient with their pitches tonight. And we have a ball to even up the count 1-1. That was a little inside and possibly low. A pitch, top level, swing and a miss to take the count from 1 ball to 2 strikes. Leadoff batter of the inning. A swing and a miss. And that is going to bring up Mackenzie Williams, second baseman.
Now batting for your Lady Hawks, number 22, Mackenzie Williams.
So 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th, and the Pleasant Grove Hawks are running out of time and outs to get this game tied up. I commend Pleasant Grove for the schedule that they have had so far, just playing these good teams to get them prepared for their district play. Last year, Lady Hawks being a regional semifinalist. Looking to do that or better this year. We have a foul ball to the left-hand side. And for that success to take place for Pleasant Grove, that arm of Lexi Snyder is going to be depended on. So here we have the count 2-1. A slap hit to the left fielder who is in place to make that catch, and she does. That is number 9, Emily Miller, who came in
Now batting for
during
your
the
Lady
5th
Hawks,
inning
number 12,
for the Bryant Hornets.
Annalise Lindsay.
So Annalise Lindsay is up to bat, left fielder for Pleasant Grove. swing and a miss. Here in this bottom of the 6th inning with 2 outs. Haley Allen eagerly wanting an opportunity to take a swing next as she's on the on-deck circle. Catcher tries to frame that low pitch. Does not get the call, so the count does even up 1-1. A rip to the left field, but that is going to be foul and outside the reach of the left fielder. So we will have that. Looking at a count of 1-2. A called strike for the last out of the inning, so we go to the top of the 7th. Bryant leads 8-1.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
We are back with Buddha Dillon taking the first swing for the Bryant Hornets here in the 7th inning. Lexi comes out to finish this game. The first pitch is fouled back. So after the first pitch being fouled off, Lexi delivers a pitch to the third baseman and across for an out. Great job by Abby Runyon to make that stop and throw across the diamond to Presley Humphrey, where we have the first out of inning number 7. And Macy has had a night where she is 0 for 3. So a strike so far. And a second strike fouled back. And that was Lexi's 100th pitch. The 101st one is driven to the shortstop, Addie Kohler, where she is able to make that stop for the second out of this 7th inning. And so we have Emma Bonvilling up to bat. She has had a good night at the plate, 2 and 3 tonight. We have 2 balls to start this count off. Lexi asks for a different ball, maybe preferring one that's round. Little low, so we have 3 balls and no strikes. Lexi takes a step back to figure out what pitch is going to be next. swing away to number 34. The ball is down. Right fielder Haley Allen gets the ball in, but not before we have a stand-up triple. So this 7th inning, Bryant does get a runner on third base.
Hornets, number 11,
So now you have McKinley Easterwood here to try to drive in another run. She is 1 for 3 tonight. We have a pop-up center fielder coming up to make the play, so we do have 3 outs. So Pleasant Grove tries to come back and answer in the bottom of the 7th, where they trail 1-8.
If you're thinking of building or remodeling, start your project with Red River Lumber and the Design Center. Our full-line lumber yards are stocked with the building materials you need for your project. The Design Center offers doors and windows, flooring, cabinetry, countertops, appliances, and more. And our team will help guide your project every step of the way. Take advantage of our custom kitchen design service. We'll help visualize your project with a 3D rendering of how your new space will look. Red River Lumber and the Design Center is proud to be a Day One sponsor of Texarkana Game Day.
Commercial services, electrical panel installation, circuit breaker installation, led by Master Technician Jay Strickland, and multiple specialty services.
So we are back. Haley Allen swinging at the first pitch for strike number 1 to her. Pleasant Grove cannot get all 7 runs back at once, so their focus is going to need to be one at a time. Pitch on the high side, swung and missed for strike number 2. We have a foul ball. Count remains 0-2. We have a hit to the left side of the infield. A play is made. The ball is thrown to the first baseman. So incredible play. A hard hit ball to Kaylee Nichols to Cora Loftus.
Number 7, Kaylee Gann.
So we have 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Allie White still on the mound. She has her pitch count right at 76 right now. A fastball inside. Kaylee Gann here trying to get on base. Takes a called strike. I definitely would not want the job to umpire a baseball or softball game. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. So now we have a count 2-2. Another swing and a miss on a fastball. Pleasant Grove is down to their last out.
Now batting for your Lady Hawks, number 0.
So we have Sarah Hackelman that is going to be up to bat. Try to extend this game just a little bit longer for the Pleasant Grove Hawks and get on base. Got Lexi Snyder on deck. Should Sarah advance to first base. We have a strike for the first pitch. Second pitch on the way. Another strike, swing and a miss, right down the pipe. So one strike ends the game for Bryant. That was inside for the first ball in this count. So we have a 1-2 count for Sarah Hackelman. Outside. So we have 2-2. McKinley Easterwood is definitely hugging this left field line. Plenty of room on that left-hand side. A swing and a miss for the last out of the game. Pleasant Grove gives this game to Bryant 8-1. A juggernaut in the Arkansas softball world. Pleasant Grove looks to travel to Brownsboro. No, they're playing Brownsboro here tomorrow. If you want to come out and check them out at 5 p.m. We want to appreciate everybody watching tonight and thanks to all of our many sponsors. And just want to say we will see you next time. Here we are, Texarkana Game Day.